I thought today would be great to share some social media news and things that are going on in March of 2023 when it comes to social media changes. First of all, can we just celebrate that there are 150 million Americans are on TikTok, which is huge. And I know we're hearing a lot about bans and things like that. Do we know that it's going to happen? Nobody knows, right? Nobody knows. It's like the TikTok. Nobody has to know. But what we can definitely say is that if you are diversifying your platforms, does that matter, right? If you are diversifying and you have more than one platform, and if you aren't like all in the meta basket, right? Because I think that's a bad idea too. Do you have some long term marketing strategies like YouTube or Pinterest or a blog or a podcast? Like making sure that you're just diversifying your platforms. I'm not saying you need to be everywhere, but that you're not putting all your eggs in either the meta basket or the TikTok basket, right? So we get to be diversified and definitely have um, a couple different areas where we can reach our audience is huge. And then I'm always going to suggest create a list, like have a place where you can email or text, have that asset that you have that nobody can take away from you. So create that lead magnet, get those people on your list. And then when a platform goes down or when a platform decides to get banned, whatever happens, right? It's no big deal. The other thing is that speaking of bans and things like that, we have heard so many times, especially in the last 12 to 18 months, of people getting and losing their Facebook account or their Instagram account, whether it's bots or they get put in jail or whatever it happens to be. Meta has this new offer where you can get the blue check mark and you pay. Um, I've been asked, will I do it? The answer is 100% yes, I will. I have used social media for free since 2011, I want to say. When I had my first business, I started in 2012. I marketed and grew my business all online for free. The same has been with this. Yes, I do run ads, but back then I wasn't doing that. I wasn't running ads. I don't even know if there was an option to run ads back then, to be honest with you. But will I pay for it? Yes. Number one, it is a great marketing tool. It is a business expense. Number two, if they're going to protect my account and I have a much quicker chance of getting it back if I were to get hacked, then 100%. I can typically talk to Facebook. I don't know if you call it customer service or reps, because I do run ads. So that does help me, but I do like having that direct line and having that option to have that support. I do know that it's going to be like you can't just like pay one amount and it covers Facebook and Instagram. But I do know that I will be doing both because both just make sense to me. And the next question you would probably ask, well, Chrissy, if they offered it for your business page on Facebook and you had to pay two separate fees, would you do it? Again, yes, I will. Because I think it's that important as we grow. I actually am trying out the Twitter Blue right now, which is the check mark, just to see, because I've been so much more active on Twitter lately, not engaging in stuff as much as I should, but I am trying it out. So I'll keep you posted on the next time I update you on the social media news and what's going on. Some other things that are going on inside of a social media is that we get to remember that Instagram decided they were going to go all video, right? And in the last probably 30, 60 days, they came out and said that they decided they are not. So that means you get to take advantage. They're actually not prioritizing reels. So if you've noticed your numbers go down, they're not prioritizing reels the way that they were. So this is your opportunity to actually do more carousels, right? Be in stories, like post more live videos, and have that interactive experience with your audience versus just reels and just carousels. Like, can we get some interactive lives or stories going on your platforms? I think that's going to be so huge when it comes to growing your business. Another thing you can do inside of Instagram that I haven't talked about much, and maybe you already know this, but you can schedule your reels inside of the app. So you go to the advanced button, and that is where it will allow you to schedule your reel, which is really nice because you're typically creating in-app or uploading in-app anyhow, so why not just schedule them there as well? The other thing is that another exciting thing that Instagram has going on right now is, again, everything rolls out to people separately, okay? Remember, there are 10,000 versions of Facebook. I don't know how many versions of Instagram at one time. But what you get to know is that there are two new ad options actually rolling out on Instagram. One is the reminder ads. So that enables users to opt into alerts ahead of an event. So if you have an event coming up, right, and you want people to opt in, it will basically help remind them, right? So there's a lot of cool things that you can check out, especially if you already run ads, but it's a great way to opt into like a call to action, and then they'll receive 3 additional notifications of that event, with the first coming a day before, then another 15 minutes ahead of the start time, and the final alert as it begins. If you ever did when we used to be able to, well, I think you still can, but you would premiere a video on Facebook. So you would upload it and say it's going to premiere at 2:00 today. So at noon, you would get a notification, right? As soon as, if you posted it at noon, it would say, hey, Chrissy's going to, I think it would actually say Chrissy's going to premiere a video at 2:00 today. And then it would say, it would come back 30 minutes before, Chrissy's going to post a video. The same thing happens when you premiere a video on YouTube. It does the same thing. It gives you a 30-minute notice. So it's almost like that continuous reminder. I like to call this visibility, right? So additional visibility for what's coming up. So check that out. That is going to be an ads option only as far as I can see right now. And then last but not least, LinkedIn is launching a new podcast academy to expand its podcast network. So it's looking to really help future podcasting talent. So they have, if you search LinkedIn Podcast Academy, you'll be able to find more information. But it is a 6-month incubator pilot, which will connect emerging podcasts, business podcasts, with exclusive programming, coaching tools, and LinkedIn co-branding to expand and have better reach for your audience. So it's an inaugural group of professional voices that cover a wide range of topics in the professional arena, from leadership and entrepreneurship to human resources and technology. So something to definitely check out. There's so many things always going out and around in the social media world. So I hope this gives you a better indicator of what's happening, what's to come, and what to look forward to.